Get back with your guys. Respect the times we have.
That's just Pat.
Cam.
Oh.
And it's your boy White Tee Boog.
I think I'm gonna make me up a sound effect. I'm hating.
Yeah, nah. Like, get your own thing.
Nah, man. I want to be down. I want to be part of the game.
It's not a part of being down. It's
What
just,
you mean?
It's your character.
I want to be like Brandy.
Be like you.
Yeah, be you.
I want to be down.
Be you.
You got the finger thing.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, that's
I don't
cool,
do
bro.
Y'all niggas trying to gas me up. I don't do that anymore.
It's cool.
No.
We talking about co-parenting.
Oh yeah. It could be easy and it could be tricky.
Co-parenting?
Yeah. It could be easy if both of y'all on, like I always say, one accord.
This car.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Okay. I think that's your thing, though.
Yeah. Accord.
Forget the glee or forget the sound effect.
I need a sponsorship.
No, every time you say that's just Pat.
Honda.
You in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to my editor about it.
Okay.
Talk to the editor.
First of all, we haven't really done that, so
it's different than regular parenting.
harder probably.
You think so?
I think it has to be harder.
I think it'd get harder if one of the parents get petty or spiteful.
No, that happens usually.
Yeah, usually when there's a breakup, it's kind of pettiness.
No, but
50% of them.
But you got to think about it. When you do that, who
suffers?
Who suffers? The kid.
You know, the petty people don't care about who's suffering. They just want to
They
win.
just green.
I want to win.
So that's why you always got to talk to the person before you even start parenting with them. Like before y'all even become parents or think about becoming parents, y'all should talk about stuff like that. What if we do this?
Listen, I think a lot of our episodes had that dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. But people change.
Mm-hmm.
Once you talk about stuff, everyone's living in a happy world. The talking sounds great, but as soon as y'all get it, like say if y'all get into that changing argument where both of you don't want to be together no more, all gloves are off, man. It's gonna. Most of the time, it ends up messy. So co-parenting get messy when people change. So that's what I think.
When do you think co-parenting gets messy?
I say right when, honestly, once you start worrying about the other person instead of the child. I think the child should always be first, but when you start worrying like, oh no, I ain't finna send them over there because it's such and such and such. It's like, nah, that's their daddy. Like, let them spend time.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
You know what I mean? Instead of, I know he be talking to girls and this and that. It's like, if that's her daddy, that's her daddy. Like, she got to spend time with him, regardless of who he is. Learn him. If she don't like him, then she don't like him. But don't force an opinion on him.
My dog told me, he said when he broke up with his BM, she was cool while he was single. Mm-hmm. She was real cool. Let him do whatever he want. Pulling up anytime to see his child do anything. He said once he got a girlfriend, all that cut out. Like,
that's what I was saying.
With a whole nother person.
But you think about it though, you gotta do what I do. You gotta turn the table. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you think about it, it does get challenging to you to know that there's gonna be another guy in the picture with your kids, taking them to the park, taking them to the movies, especially when that was your job for all these years. Still my job though.
What? Yeah, that boy don't get allowed to do that.
Like I was gonna say,
it's still my job though.
I don't think just because that you should like.
No, I'm not saying you're giving up.
Yeah,
I said there's another guy when that was your job. If you had a job which was to take care of your kid, you know, the kid falls, you pick him up, you hush him.
You can't be there all the time.
You're not there anymore. There's another person there doing it. Another guy.
So you said co-parenting gets messy when one of the parents gets into another relationship. You say that too?
It will get tricky.
I feel like it's more on the
It'll change. It'll change.
I feel like it's more on the
one. I would go about 75% of them.
Emotions will get
both
involved.
Male and female.
On both sides.
I
think on both sides.
I think it'd be female.
So you telling me if you and your girl break up and she get with another guy, it's okay. You won't have a problem with him like taking your kid out. And
I have a problem. I'm just saying she'll have more of a problem than me.
I think that part it depends on the parent. Like it depends on your
your girl or whoever you
No,
with.
I won't say your girl,
Your
but
personality.
and your confidence.
Yeah.
Because it's still you still a dad.
Yeah.
You could imagine, okay, let's say it's young in the child's life when it happens. Because I don't wish this on nobody, but let's just say this separation happens and it's young in the child's life. The child's like 3 or 4 years old. It's going to be a conflict in that child's mind to who is really my dad. Especially if the relationship is going great. Let's say you end up marrying that other woman. I mean, marrying his mom. There's going to be a conflict in the kid's mind of who is my daddy for real. Is it the guy that's over there or the guy that I see every morning taking me to school?
think
Now y'all competing.
I think when it comes to that though, I think we don't give kids enough credit. We gotta like sit them down and talk to them.
Of course.
If you sit them down and talk to them and explain, I think it's a lot easier than you just thinking, oh, they don't need to know that yet.
The kids, it's simple.
They pick up on it.
Yep, they'll pick up on it right away, and as they get older, they'll know who was really there and who was really doing everything. But there's times where it could get, like I say, tricky, and I mean, it's tough to know that you are now responsible to take care of someone because they have someone. You see what I'm saying? So if you're co-parenting, and I'm gonna give you a scenario. Let's just say you're with your woman and you guys split up, but y'all had a child. Okay, she goes on, has a lives somewhere else, you're living somewhere else, y'all split up. Y'all have a child, so you both are now gonna have to co-parent, meaning you're not together at the same time, but you're gonna co-parent, right? So her new relationship or her new situation, she gets it with a guy and they have some more kids.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't. You still just have that one child. So in your mind, you just think my responsibility and my sole responsibility is my child. Now your child lives with her new relationship. You get what I'm saying? So now, you get what I'm saying? You follow me so far?
Yeah.
So now, when you think about it, that's a whole family going on over there. He has brothers, sisters. No, you don't think so?
I'm on 10. I'm
Them
going hard.
your ugly ass.
Yeah.
No,
That's mine right there.
That's mine.
Matter of fact, let me take him with me.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about, so you're gonna take your kid out
at
of there.
that point,
Oh,
get
well,
my child.
Oh, you want your kid?
You trying to make a family? He come with me.
Listen, it's just like you let somebody borrow something till they get themselves together. Oh, you got you a family. Now I'm gonna take my jit with
Get
me.
my son.
It ain't gonna work.
What you mean?
It
You
ain't
you
gonna work.
already got enough kids.
The percentage,
Yeah, you got
the
your
high
kid.
percentage of that happening.
That- I
you
think
have to
in
take your kid from out of there.
I think that situation it'll be a lot
Of
easier
course, ain't letting that happen.
because
It'd be a lot easier for you to take the kid.
yeah,
No, the
'cause
courts-
you and your man
The
gonna live
court
happily ever
most
after.
likely will rule that situation that she is in is more stable than
No.
yours.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm finna throw some dope in there. That's a whole trap house.
Yeah.
Get my jit out of there, man.
Well, you might
Yeah.
be different.
Yeah,
You might be different.
rules.
I already got a plan.
Couch.
I already got it in my head. Plan it
you
out.
just
The whole
sabotage.
trap house up in there.
All they had going to jail. Your new man, your new little ugly ass baby. My jit coming out with me.
And those
Any
other
18-year-old
kids.
kid in there.
Who?
Any 18
Yeah, your
those
grandma.
other-
Oh,
All them going in there. I
I'm
just
saying the
wanted
other
my
kids.
son.
Foster care.
yeah.
Okay.
They don't matter what happened to them. Get my child.
The part is, for me in that situation, I would take my son out or my child out. I would try at least.
I mean, it might not be the best.
I think that'd be easier for you.
It might not be the
Hey,
best.
it's not gonna work, honestly. Just
Gotta
looking
try
I
at the
take
way.
mine out.
I mean, you
try.
try.
You try. But
Unless you're a multi-millionaire with
But the thing
assets
about it,
and
okay,
assets and all types
the
of crap going
co-parenting
on.
part, I think is easier if you guys or were in a relationship and this is both of y'all first child. But now the situation, what about the situation is you get with somebody already, she got a couple kids. Now you and her have a kid. Now while y'all in a relationship, you taking care of those other kids and your kid. But then once you leave out that relationship, do you still take care of the other kids that's
No.
not yours?
Not at all.
No. That's your choice. If you still want to do it. If you still want to do it, you're not obligated. Because those other kids should have other
But
parents.
the other kids know you as their dad too.
Okay, that means
Yeah.
you
But it's
work-
like they stepdad. They know they know their dad, but they know you as Mr. Mr. O.
Okay, so while I was there,
Yeah.
were the stepdads involved?
A little bit.
Oh, then we're good.
What you mean?
They gotta get more involved.
So you just
Yeah.
so we.
I'm not gonna abandon them and be like, don't ask me for nothing. But if I was there and the stepdad was and the other dads were involved, then why not? Yeah, you guys. Hey, I'm no longer gonna be there. There's gonna be no presence of a man there. So y'all gonna have to pitch in, and everybody's gonna have to come up, like join in and take care of these kids.
It depends on the number.
I'll still be there because my child will still be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many
So
other
of course,
kids is it?
he said it depends on the number.
2 and a possible.
I said one.
You take care of one.
Like I
Just
said,
So what
yours?
about that extra one that's
So
leaving?
it's
I
yours
take-
and plus it's 2 more.
that's why I said if it was two, if it was my child and her child before, yeah, I don't mind that. But 3 other ones and all that, I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's
So
too
they
much.
already know you. Hey, Mr. Boogie.
Hey,
Mr. Boogie.
Mr. Baby Snow.
He lives in the house.
Not anymore, they
but
broke
he
up.
used to. They're not
What you
gonna.
mean?
They're probably gonna call him dad or something like that.
No. Not that. I don't know because if
How long were they together?
I'm gonna get my child a
like
phone.
a couple months.
I'm gonna tell her,
Oh,
come
come on,
on,
man.
Okay, a
Phone.
year. We'll say a year.
Sir, that's
You will say a
different,
year.
man. That's
Okay,
different.
but remember we're gonna go back to the other situation. Remember when you said you married and your girl, you and her separated, and now she got a new man.
Right.
So you want your son to call him dad?
If I want, it's on him, the son.
What?
How could I? I'm not there. I'm not. Hey, boy, you better not be calling him daddy every day. Every night I'm gonna call him and tell him that.
Yes.
I'll be like that. Yo,
Yes, I'm calling him boy. He is
trashing
he is
that
that
You know
man.
what- you know what your son
that man
gonna
who
say?
sleep in mommy room.
All right. Well, check this out. Well, shoot, he doing daddy shit. Where you at?
What you know? I'm still doing that.
That's why I say
Huh?
who's slipping.
Who? Hold on. First of all,
He doing daddy shit. Where you at?
hey man, I'm cancel you out my will.
Yeah.
I'll take his will. He making more
Okay.
paper than you.
All right. Well, when I see both of y'all, it's on site.
Oh, that's like that. Say
No
that.
When I see both of y'all, matter of fact, I'm on my way.
They jumping you.
Nah,
They
we got.
both-
I'm
They
breaking
both-
I'm calling you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He coming over the whole show coming over there.
If you looking at short-term relationships. I'm talking about 9-10 years.
Oh, that's different then. You done been there for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. So how you gonna do that? How you just gonna be like, nah, I'm out? No, you
9,
and
10
that
years.
child been,
That's
and
different.
before you know it, 10 years happens quick.
Yeah.
You be sitting there like, damn, how long was I there? Damn, that nigga was 5. Oh my God, look at this shit. Now you're gonna be sitting there saying, wow, okay, I can't. I gotta, when I step back around, still show some love. Hey man, what's up, man? You know, let's say the kid was playing basketball. I'm still gonna wanna be in his life for doing that. If he was playing football, I'm still, even though there's a whole nother dude there, I'm still gonna wanna, cause I have built a relationship with that kid. I'm gonna still wanna be there.
Yeah, he added time and all that.
That's what I'm
Honestly,
thinking. If it's just months,
if anything more than
Yeah. I'm trying to think like with the
that
McDonald's
kid,
situation.
he might forget about
I
you.
would say anything
Nah.
more than 3 years, 4 years, you gotta start like respecting the whole situation.
Oh,
People be
what
knowing.
do you gotta do? You gotta respect the time. How long you been in the relationship? The time matters, bro.
I think once you start hitting about 3, 4, 5 years, that's when people like, alright, like that's a serious relationship considered.
Of course. What you just said. It's like the what situation?
I'm talking about the McDonald's situation. Like yeah, she was wrong, but he know he was getting that lady had 3 other baby daddies. You
But at the
knew.
moment though.
I don't
Okay,
think
it
so.
could go both. At the moment though,
Yeah.
you trying to tell me you couldn't have bought like just some
I
meals for the
coulda.
house?
I coulda.
bought
Yeah.
us a box
But
of
I ain't.
chicken.
Okay.
Could have bought a box of
I ain't-
chicken.
But I think honestly,
So the kid lived there.
Yeah.
He lit up.
Okay,
I
so
would-
what-
I said I would have got him a phone.
So what-
Come outside.
So what about the context of the situation?
Yeah,
Ain't
you gotta know
way-
more.
Ain't no way.
That
like,
way,
Buddy
yeah,
just
that-
like
So the kid lived there.
Mm-hmm.
So you okay? How many baby daddies involved?
2. We'll
2.
say 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said they when they explained it, she said all them kids got different daddies.
Yeesh.
And
Okay.
he was the 4th one.
Yikes. I'm just saying.
he knew.
if Man, that's hard to explain. If it's 4 different baby daddies, man, there's gonna be problems.
Listen, man.
There's gonna be problems.
Nah,
If I come by and I say, hey, I'm coming by to pick up little Shay Shay, and you be like, all right, she gonna be at the door, and I come, boom, pick up Shay Shay, boom, yeah, I'm about to take her to Chuck E. Cheese. What about the rest of these kids in this house? That what you gonna tell me?
What kids?
I'm gonna be like, I understand it on that scenario now where I'm gonna be like, okay, no, I'm here for Shay Shay. But if Shay Shay is at the house and I'm coming by and I have something to feed Shay Shay, I'm gonna think of me being a little kid and seeing it happen to me. That's what I'm gonna think of. I'm gonna think of me being that little boy sitting there eating whatever mama cooked. No, whatever mama cooked. Cause you know your mama food, okay, I'm eating it. But then you see Shay 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 daddy come, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Yeah. Bam, Happy Meal with fries and a toy. Everybody gonna be like, I don't want mama food no more.
Oh, I say, come eat in the car.
Yeah,
I ain't even getting out the whip.
Come eat in the car.
She better eat in the car.
Listen,
I'm gonna text her phone that
if
I got
it's
her.
4 different baby daddies, nah. Sorry.
You're finna bring the one meal home to your kid.
Yeah.
I'm feeding my shit.
You imagine, that's what I'm saying. I keep the whole show with me, I turn the table.
Situation,
How would you feel as those other kids knowing that, because let's say your daddy is deadbeat, he ain't doing shit for you, and then you just see Shay Shay coming in all the time, new J's, new this, new that. You're the other kid. Is it not gonna stop thinking about
Honestly, I want to know how long they was together.
But that'd make the male wrong for being involved in his child's life.
It don't make him wrong.
And you know it's different when you're an adult. You got pockets, buying all that for 2 of them different.
Yeah.
Versus one that's yours.
Yes, I know. And then it also depends also too on how the mom is raising the kid. Because sometimes the mama could be like, hey, I don't want my child to have all these little gadgets and shit. I'm raising my kids to be a little bit tougher and not to have everything. So the mom could be like, hey, don't be buying her that. Because my other kids don't get that.
but you can't say that.
Yes, she can.
She can't tell you what to do with your child.
She can say that. She's the full-time parent.
What you mean? No,
She's the
we need
full-time
to do some
parent.
custody thing.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you that's the
at
reason
that
why
point-
I bet you they did a custody thing, and that's
You
why
can't tell me what to do with my child.
Sir, she's the full-time parent. She could literally say, okay, I don't want my child. Okay, here you go, boom. Who you got to give it to, the kid or her?
I'm taking the kid with me.
No.
We go out there
Yeah.
together.
I'm talking about anything you buying that child. Who do you think you're going to give it to? The child or to the mom?
I want to get it to my
You bought a
child.
TV.
I don't even want to get it to her.
Okay,
at
you want to
all.
get her some J's. Who you finna get a J's to?
The kid. The
I don't
kid
even
got to
wanna
wear
talk
the
to my
shoes.
kid.
Brother, you're going to have to hand them to the mom in a way like, hey, listen, I bought these for such and such. Can I give them to her?
I don't trust her.
You take your jet shopping.
Okay, so
And you come back with the stuff.
You come back with the stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's say, for example, you want to get her something that she can use within the house, like a laptop and stuff like that, and the mom say, hey, no, because I don't want her to feel alienated from her other siblings.
Well, first of all, my child got to come spend some time with me, so she could use the stuff that.
Fine. I'm saying you're going off of what I'm saying.
No, while she's home.
While she's home, she don't live with you.
She's gonna be home.
When
at
she's
least
with you,
70%
she
of the
can
time.
ball out of control when she's
But
with
then
you.
that
the mama sound
that
green.
right there. Yeah, that part right there. You gonna have to go to the court, sir, because it's like the mom
At that
being
point-
spiteful. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. At that
What you
point,
mean?
she being
How is
green
that
like
spiteful?
Like say it's
I'm
probably
raising
gonna
my
be-
child to
It's not just
Like
your
say-
child.
No.
It's our child.
Okay, but you're not the one who got custody.
It'll be
It-
whoever wins.
Who got custody in this
We do.
situation?
Whoever battling. Whoever
Because
win that battle.
Who
in
got
the court.
custody?
We
What-
do because
Who
apparently
is the child staying with is the one that got custody.
you.
Okay, so why you say we?
Because I'm still taking care of it.
That's not how custody works, sir. Custody is
No,
who
we
the
gotta
child's
go to
living
court
with.
then.
Yeah.
Who's the child living with?
We gotta go to court
gotta
because
go to
Got-
court.
that's who
apparently,
got custody.
apparently in your head you like, oh, I don't want my child doing that. It's not. First of all, you saying your child. It's not your child. It's our child. We got to
Okay.
get that part out.
The child lives with me.
Okay.
I have custody. Yes. I have 2 other kids in the household. Now imagine there's another guy that lives in that household too, right? The guy is in there trying to teach them some ground values and say, yo, I want y'all to be, structured in a certain way where y'all don't think money is on trees and everything like that.
Gotta get good grades.
You got to get good grades
But
to
that's
have
not-
anything.
but
Hold
that-
on. You got to get good grades to get stuff. You got to do right to get stuff done for you. But you now thinking, man, I want my child to have a PlayStation. Fuck what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, this child ain't getting good grades. In this household where your child is living in, where the mom has custody, this is the rules to have a PlayStation. But you living on the outside saying, no, I want my child to have that.
No, but that's different. Like,
Why?
No, it's not different, but I understand that situation. First of all three of us, we need to be on one accord with
Right.
with raising the baby. Because if not, it's going to have them like, oh, I'm going to just go stay with my daddy. But if it's like you doing good in school, yeah, you can't even play your PlayStation until you're doing good in school. I'm with you with that.
Okay, but how would you know any of that's happening? You just have to hope that when we all talk, right?
Yeah.
But most of the time, grown-ups ain't civilized like that.
Then that's when the
Because remember,
problems
look how
come.
y'all were saying, my son, my child, that's me. Now all of a sudden it's ours.
We were talking about food.
Yeah.
So it's your son when it comes to food, but when it
Yeah,
comes to
I can feed
PlayStations
mine.
and all that
Yeah.
shit,
You gonna eat.
it's
He
ours.
gonna eat.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
He gonna eat.
Yeah.
He gonna eat.
That ain't gonna work.
What you mean?
That
It's
ain't
not
gonna work. So you're gonna have to. If you have a communication with the other guy, if
Yeah.
there's another guy
Yeah.
and the mom, and stop being petty.
That's how it should work.
The pettiness, what we talked about in the beginning, it sounds like that's what it is right now.
Yeah, but that's all just like jokes, like me being funny. But when it comes to like us, literally, because you know, like they say, it takes a village to raise the
Absolutely.
kid. So all y'all got to get that pettiness out the way. Like that McDonald's situation, you can hear how that girl talks.
That's petty.
She's something's wrong with her.
Yeah, it's petty.
Because at the end of the day, I think if she would have came to him in a better way, but like, yo, she came. She was looking for smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Because as soon as he got out the car, she looking like, look at this nigga here. He only bringing one.
Once you see it's recorded, it's looking for the
Correct.
Yeah,
it's
you
looking for
exactly
action.
was
Yeah.
looking. That was
He should have. When he walked up, he should have just slapped the camera out of him.
Once you've seen the videotape and recording, you know something's drama, some type of drama. going
Yeah.
on. Some type of drama
For
going on.
real. She trying to go viral.
Yeah, and it did.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna help
did.
you. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you gonna get locked up.
No, sir. That wasn't me.
Slap that phone.
Oh, that
We
was
were
you.
recorded.
Nah, that's when you go around her and do one of them illegal police chokeholds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Good.
You be like, what happened? What happened to the video? You just see the camera just cloop.
Blair Witch.
Yeah, there you go.
You
The
done
Blair
see
Witch.
that You didn't
Nah,
see that
but-
shit on the ground.
But when it comes to like that co-parenting thing, y'all, the parents got to be on one page though, because it makes it a lot easier.
You gotta
Well,
say it
I was.
chord.
Yeah.
It only works when you say a chord.
Nobody understands what page be.
What you mean?
That's
They know.
They
They,
gotta be
know.
on one- say
They
it
got to
again.
be on one
Let's do
accord,
it.
man.
Okay, thank
It
you.
makes it a lot easier.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord.
This guy. He always
Okay,
gotta
I
do
Hey,
it.
you
I repeated it. though.
Yeah, he got you. He got you.
Damn, I repeated it. All the viewers, though, looking at this show, please, if you have more insight on this situation or even a story that you can quickly, briefly put together to make us have a different perspective of that, because I know there's a lot of co-parenting going on in the world, and, you know, for the most part, people want to do right by their kids, and like I think you said, it's not the kid's fault, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the kid loses when the parents start acting silly
that's what
like
really
that.
losing.
The kid is
The
losing.
kid lose.
And then at the end of the day, kid losing, growing up a different vibe. You know, that kid grew up to be like, man, I don't know, the world is not fair. And they didn't have a fair shake growing up.
Yeah.
Because the mom and dad want to get at each other. I've seen that happen where the mama, oh, I'm buying him this. Well, I'm going to buy him that. Well, they go in a competition to who's the better parent, but none of them is really in that kid's life for real.
Yeah.
None of them really like trying to get this kid to be a good person, a good guy. He's a young man. None of them trying to make him be a respectful man in today's society. They're just trying to buy his likeness. So the dad want him to hate the mom, and the mom want him to. Yeah, it's like they're trying to. Hey man, you know your mama ain't do this for you, and she like, you know what your daddy did. Like that type of stuff. You know, the kid don't need to be hearing all that, man.
Yeah.
It's grown folks'
Somebody got to
business.
be an adult. Them boys tripping.
Grown folks.
It's easy to say when you on the outside.
It
and
is.
then when you come home, guess what mommy said about you?
Yeah.
You be like, what? What she say?
What's that cartoon character, little
But
boy?
this
A
is
little wrong.
but that
Mama said you ain't shit.
Yeah. You be like that. You see what the daddy always say? What your mama say, boy?
What your mama said? Yeah, mama got a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
What? Him must be a wrestler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what. That's when you start getting crazy. When
Little
you
Rara
like,
be a trip.
hey man,
Hey, hold on.
don't be doing that in front of my jit, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you be like, man, this is my house. I do what I want to do.
Whatever you want. That's what I was saying, man.
Made me think
So
of
for real.
Willow writing letters to Tupac.
Yeah.
Oh, Will Smith. Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's
Oh,
her.
that
That's
up.
her telling. Yo, when I was with this guy,
Yeah, many stories.
because she wasn't even alive when I think.
Yeah, many
Wow.
stories. Mama probably told you how happy she was with the other guy.
Would have stomped on that
Like,
note.
why? Why would you fuck to her dad?
On that note.
Why would you say that to her dad? You guys are still together.
Yeah.
Were you angry one day? You just gonna, nah, you can't do that. Because I doubt the guy would do that to his daughter or his son and tell his son something about being with another woman.
Nah, Jada
Come
was
on.
definitely green. That's wild.
Yeah, she been certified green.
Yeah.
Certified. She's certified. But,
They
you
call
know,
her the female future. Like
Oh, for real?
Like the top toxic one out there.
man, I didn't
That's
even
a
know it
big boy.
got that bad. At one point, they were like the couple, Will and Jada Smith.
It looked like it.
Yeah, it
On
looked
the
like,
outside.
man, that's the perfect couple. The guy,
yeah.
what's the guy had a song?
J. Cole.
No, not J. Cole. The one that dedicated a whole song to Will Smith.
Oh, he talking about
Joyner Lucas or
yeah,
something
Jordan
like that?
Lucas.
Oh.
Jordan Lucas hard.
Yeah, man, his song ain't that good anymore. Nobody want to hear that. Where he say he feeling like Will and stuff like that. I'm like, goodness. Now listening to
you
that.
don't want to be feeling like Will.
Yeah,
My dog had a little relapse. He'll be back.
yeah, gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
Support
Shit
him.
out somebody.
Yeah.
The
Support
first
him.
thing
Yeah,
I
you
do
gotta
is
give him a
drink
hug,
it.
man.
You know the first thing. Hey, what's good, my boy? Damn. That
gotta
shit
take the
clean,
joke.
boy. That cut
That boy
clean.
be about to
Take
clock.
the
That
joke.
boy be
I'm looking
scared.
straight at her
Well, I
saying
know
that
what
cut
you
clean
did.
and then looking back at him. What
You gonna test to see if he made it, if he
Get
got
him
the
with that
rehab.
robot arm.
Damn, boy, who your barber?
Yeah. Test
You
him out.
just come back with an afro. Come back with an afro. He'll be
Jada?
like, no, I'm talking about Will.
No, I'm talking about
Oh.
to Jada.
You
Like,
say
I'm
he
gonna clap
gonna
up
test
Will.
Will's strength.
Damn, what's good, boy? And then I'm gonna look straight at Jada. Damn, who your barber is? That shit clean.
No.
What you mean? You want to see if he
No.
got it out of his system?
Just in case.
Yeah.
I gotta hit
I'm
you.
choking.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you
He
right
gotta
back.
hit him. He gotta hit him.
right.
This the new
You
me.
just tried.
This the new me.
No slaps.
This the new me. Yeah.
We
I
coming
evolved.
double hand.
Oh, we
Yeah.
evolving.
Yeah, we
Like
evolved. I'm
dynamite.
choking you out now.
It's all-
You said you was better, man.
Yeah, I'm better at what I do. I went from slapping to choking.
Yeah, ain't no more slaps. I upgraded. How do we feel about this as a whole, though? Let's go around the table. Like, do you believe co-parenting can work if the relationship was years? Remember,
Listen,
it was
when
relationship.
it comes to
years.
co-parenting, both of you gotta realize, do what's best for the child. You gotta take y'all petty gripes and throw them out the window because the child is the one who suffers at the end of the day.
And now you got some kids that are smart now. They'll play you against each other.
Yeah, but if we
But
communicating,
Yeah.
if we
Why?
What you
communicating,
mean why? They get
more.
what they want. They get more.
That's a mean
But they do
kid.
that.
That's a bad kid.
Nah, that's not
No,
a bad kid. That's just a
hey,
regular kid. That's just
I
a
went to
regular
ask
human.
Mommy, I went to ask mommy, can I go outside? She said no. Daddy ain't come home yet. When he come home, I'm gonna meet him outside and ask him, can I go outside?
Yeah, go
That's why
ahead.
you gotta be like, yes, your mama.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
always say.
That's where that comes
That's
That's what.
That's teamwork.
Yeah, you always say you ask your mom.
Yep, that's teamwork. Cause that was in my household. That's what it was. It was like, Mom, can I go somewhere? Wait till he come home and ask him. Like, fuck.
I
Yeah,
ain't
know,
gonna lie,
I can't
nobody
go.
Yeah.
our crib.
And usually that don't mean you can't go. It's just okay. Just wait. Just ask him. It's like, yeah, but he probably gonna know what I'm really trying to do. Fuck it,
Every
I
time.
ain't trying to ask him.
Every
Fuck it, I
damn
ain't
Boy,
time.
Mo, you put that fear in your heart. Sneak behind her you want to. Trying to ask somebody else. Alright.
One page.
Yeah, one
Co-parenting
accord. One accord.
will work. One
No,
accord.
you only said
I say
accord.
page, bro.
No, but he said what I said.
No, but I'm saying in my words. I'm not you.
You gotta
One
say
page.
accord.
Everything will work. Please,
Yeah,
if you
that's
guys
what
got
gotta remember.
dual parenting roles going on, one page, just for the kid. I'm not saying be miserable now, but just work things out in a way that the kid won't have to suffer. Okay?
So I just need.
What was his again?
I don't know. We forgot. It was the late
So
one.
listen,
I know this guy.
I just need y'all to do like I
it
asked.
was a lame one.
Pretty much all the episodes, just give us a good like.
Told you.
Yeah.
What you mean?
No, go ahead.
Go
No,
ahead.
do your thing.
You put no Z's in the
No,
middle of that like.
finish.
Nah, that's your thing, man. Just give us a good like, and I know because I'm starting not to like these two right here, man.
No. It's,
All three of them, matter of fact.
What I did?
You know the crazy part? Listen,
Instead of turning the table, I'm gonna flip the table. One of these episodes, I'm gonna just flip the whole table over.
I'm trained to basically like make people feel bad about certain things that they say. I went to classes for that.
What is that class called?
I'm gonna give you a second to speak, but I'm gonna give him a second to speak. Not right now though.
I might want to go to the class.
No, you're gonna get your turn.
save all questions for
Yeah,
the end.
exactly.
No.
Please do me a favor and give us a subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Get them notifications. And just we appreciate y'all. Just make sure anybody y'all show that they subscribe. And yeah, everybody just reach out to one for me.
Okay, share it.
It was that simple.
Sometimes you get straight.
Go ahead, boy.
I'm just saying.
What's it?
Yeah, let's share it.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, Neil already said it earlier, so go ahead and comment. What you wanted them to put under there again?
Well, I want them to know some good tips on co-parenting, and if they could make it kind of brief in the comments, what they think co-parenting should be about.
Oh, and how y'all feel about that McDonald's situation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not how like the fries taste good, not like stuff like that. Talking
McDonald's do
about
got some good fries.
they do when they hot.
Yeah,
That's
they
probably
got
why
it.
she was mad.
Yeah.
She wanted to get some
She
of the
probably
fries.
wanted something
Yeah,
done.
that's all it is.
That's really what it was.
She
She
didn't
wanted
bring
stuff.
me no sandwich.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
I'm good. Guess that look, he got one bag.
I bet if he would have brought her something, everything would have been straight.
Then not the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, should have been fine.
Yeah.
If you'd have been like, here you go to
I'll
his
cook
daughter
them something.
and be like, here, babe. Not babe, but here you go, man. I got you something. Aww. Forget these other kids behind me. I got me a
I got me a
Big
McChicken.
Mac, or the McRib is back.
What he should
We
have
got
done,
food
though,
out. That's when it turned back to we
all
got food
just
at
aside
home.
what he should have done, he should have got all the kids something and don't get her nothing.
It would have been a problem too.
Some pizza.
Nah, what she gonna say
Season
now?
$5.
You act like she ain't gonna get a piece of everybody's shit.
Then
She was
see,
gonna-
that's how everybody work out.
What's the name? Shaq do that. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna start doing that in my house.
I do
What
that.
he do?
I do
tax,
that.
tax bite.
Yeah. Like when
You
you
know
when you
what a tax
come
bite
when you
is?
bring food in the
If
house, you take some.
He called it tax bite. Like he showed that.
Well, I
on
don't
his show.
bite.
He go-
I just eat the fries.
He be like, tax bite, what you got? And if they come, they gotta walk up to him with the plate, whatever
Yeah.
they brought from the street, and he gotta get some of it. And he be like, tax bite, what you got? He's like, he paid the bills of the house, so you can't walk in
Well, I
here.
need all this.
What you mean?
You better eat in your car.
You gotta eat it before you go in the house.
Right?
He look at all of that lemon pepper. Yeah, let me get one of those.
Tax by you.